Welcome back. In this video, you will learn how to create a dashboard using filters for COVID-19 dataset. Okay, so I'm going to start by adding a new dataset, and I'm going to use the dataset which is already present inside the Snowflake. And for that, you have to go to Marketplace. Once you land on the page, go to your search bar and you have to type COVID-19. And in the search results, you have to select the one which is from the star schema. So this is the one I'm going to click it. And this is the data about the COVID-19, having data on the incidence and the mortality of COVID-19 cases as reported by the public health authorities worldwide. It also includes information on the public health measures as well as global vaccination data. So in order to get this dataset, you simply have to click on this get button, and once you click on the get button, this dataset will be added to your database. And in order to verify this, click on this data, and here you can see that from the list of databases, the COVID-19 dataset is also present. Now let's go back to our dashboard, and I am going to click on the new dashboard button here. I am going to call it COVID-19, since it is going to be a dashboard for the COVID-19 data. Then I am simply going to click create dashboard. Once on this page, I am going to add a new tile for the SQL worksheet. Then once you land on the worksheet, you have to change your database. Right now, the default database is e-commerce. Click on it and then select the COVID-19 database that we are going to use in this video. Okay, so you can see that now the database has been changed. And if you expand this database, you can see all the tables and the schemas which are present. So you can see a large number of tables are present there related to the test details and the mortality rate and the number of cases, etc. Now I am going to write a query to get the daily report that includes the total COVID-19 cases per country. So now I am going to start writing the query. I'll say select stars from public dot World Health Organization daily report, and this is going to give us the daily report of the cases for each country. So let's run the query, and you can see that it has provided me data for different countries. For example, for Americas, the total cases for a day were 31,260, and overall cases were this. And same is the case for all the countries. You can scroll down and view any country that you want. So if you see the dataset again, this one has the highest number of cases, which represents the global cases. So now I am going to change my query a little bit, and I am going to extract the total number of cases globally. So I am going to filter this on the basis of country region. So I'll say where country region is equal to, says the country region in this scenario is null. So we are gonna leave this. Then I am going to say, instead of select star, I am going to select the country region and the total cases, which is here the cases total. Okay. Now I am going to execute the query to see the output. Okay, so the query produced no result because apparently it is not fetching this null value from here. So now instead of getting the total number of cases globally, I am going to say where the country region is Europe. Okay, I am going to get the total cases in the Europe. Let's execute the query. And now you can see that there are different regions for the Europe, and for each region you can see the total number of cases which are present over here. So this is the result of the query, and now I am going to convert it into a chart. So I am going to click this chart button here. And then from the different value, I think this line chart looks good. So this is the one that I'm going to select, and I'm going to go back to my dashboard. And this is the first tile having the data about the number of cases in the Europe. You can also rename it. Go to this one, view the chart. This is the chart present over here. You can rename it any way you want. I am going to call it total cases in Europe. Okay, now when I return to this, you can see that it is much more meaningful here. Now, in order to make our dashboard a bit more presentable, I am going to add a few more tiles here. So let's add the first tile. This time I am going to get the data for the vaccination. So I'm going to write a query to fetch the daily vaccinations for each country. So the query is gonna be select star from, and then here I'm going to nest another query. So inside the nested query, I am going to select the average of the daily vaccination as average daily and the country region. And I'm going to select these two values from, let me select it once again, public dot COVID vaccinations, okay? Where date is equal to 1, here I am going to use the date filter. This is the date filter which is already provided by the Snowflake. So all you have to do is press a colon and then select date range, date range. And once you click on the date range, you can see that this button appears over here and you have different options to search from. Either you can select any custom value, or these values I am going to select all time. Okay, then I am going to group the data on the basis of the country region, and once the data is fetched from this, I am going to order it in descending order of average daily. Okay, now let's execute this query to see the result, and you can see that it has provided me the average daily vaccinations for each of the country, and this data is in the descending order. So this means that China has the largest number of average daily vaccinations as compared to all other countries. Now, if I want to display it in a visual manner, I am going to convert it into a chart. And for this type of data, I think bar chart will be the best option. So this is what it looks like. Let me change the axis a bit. I'm going to change the orientation. Okay, this looks much better. Okay, let's go back to the dashboard to see how it looks. And you can see that these are the values for the graph. Okay, I forgot to change the name. Let's go back to the dashboard, scroll down a little bit, go to this chart, and here I am going to say average daily vaccination per region. Okay, now this looks good. Okay, you can see it gives a more meaningful title. Okay, one thing I am noticing is that it is showing the average daily on both the axes. Let's change it. Go back to your tile, and from the chart type here you can see that I want the region to be on the x-axis. So in the x-axis I am going to say country region. Okay, it is changing to something. Let's change it back to average daily, and here select the country region. Okay, this looks better now. Let's go back, and you can see that now you have the region name and the average daily vaccinations for that region. Now let's add another tile, and after adding the tile, I am going to write a query that is going to display, or that is going to get the data of the number of deaths that happened in a particular region. So I am going to find the number of deaths in different states of the United States. So I'm going to write this query. Here I am selecting the province state and the sum of death values from CT_US_COVID test, which contains the data specifically for the United States. Where date is, again I am using the filter. So it has not picked up the filter. Let me do it again. Date range. Okay, this appears here. I am going to select all time. Then I am going to group the data on the basis of province state, and I am going to order it on the number of deaths in the descending order. Moreover, I am going to limit the number of records to 5. So this means it is going to return me the top 5 provinces having the most number of deaths due to COVID. Okay, now let's execute the query to see the output. And you can see that it has provided me the top 5 states from the United States which have the most number of deaths. And out of these 5 states, New York is the state which has the most number of deaths because of the COVID-19, and Florida has the least number of deaths. Okay, so now let's convert it into a chart. So for this particular data set, I think a heat grid would be a good option because it is going to show the actual value for each state. Okay, this looks good now. Let me rename it. I am going to say per state death in US, or I can say that top 5 state, death numbers in US. Okay, this looks good now. Let's go back, and you can see that it is showing us the title top 5 states, death numbers in US, and it is giving us the name of the states and also the number of values for each of the state. And if you notice that it is given a darker color to the state that has the highest number of death rates and a lighter color to Florida, which has least number of deaths. So if I scroll up a bit, you can see that this is how our dashboard looks like for now. And this is how you can create different type of graphs in your dashboard using Snowsight. That's all for this video. I'll see you in the next one.